After some morning fog, it is going to be very hot, hazy, and humid for the afternoon. And with that, a heat advisory posted for parts of the state. I'll let you know just how hot it will get, as well as a few storms in the forecast coming up in just a little bit. Visible satellite shows really not too much. We just have some clouds filtering on in across the state. But I want to point something out. You can see we have a shower over towards Pennsylvania, and there's a line of clouds that are associated with those showers. That's actually a boundary that's setting up, and it's going to move in, and with that we could see one or two showers spark up as we head through the afternoon. But for the most part, it's going to be a dry day. We'll see temperatures that will run in the 90s for most, upper 80s along the shoreline. And here's what it will feel like as we head into the afternoon. This is right around 3 o'clock. The heat index around 98 degrees, Hartford 93 in Colchester. Down towards the beach is a bit cooler, Stonington around 83. Stay hydrated today with temperatures that will feel like 95 or higher in some parts of the state. But we are watching some storms for the day tomorrow. I'll time that out coming up in just a little bit as we look outside in New London. Have some steadier rain for Stonington, Mystic. It's starting to clear out in Groton, New London area. If you're driving up 395 now through about, say, 10:30 or 11 o'clock, we are going to see some steadier rain in Putnam, Killingly, Thompson as well, down towards Plainfield. But as we expand the view just a little bit, we still have some light rain up towards, say, Enfield right now, Windsor Locks as well. But off to the west, really not too much. We are going to see these showers start to wind down over the next couple hours, and then by the time we get to tomorrow, it's going to warm up a little bit. 3 below in Windsor Locks, 2 degrees right now in Hartford, so you get the idea. It is very cold, and it's not just in Connecticut. It's not just in the Northeast. Across much of the country, besides Miami, 80 degrees right now in South Florida. So if you want the warmth, head to South Florida, because that's about the only place in the country that is looking at very warm temperatures at the moment. Now we have a crash on Route 72 westbound in and around exit 2 along the I-84 interchange. The right shoulder is closed. There are some minor delays at this point. As we zoom out across the rest of the state, though, for the most part, we are looking good. And I say for the most part because now let's zoom down towards Route 15 southbound, I-95 southbound as well. You can see we are looking at some delays. Bridgeport down towards Fairfield, Stamford as well. And here's some of those delays around Bridgeport right now. This is exit 24. Actually cleared an accident near Guilford, exit 56 and 57 on the northbound side. That has been cleared, so that is some great news, of course. As we look across the rest of the state, you can see lots of yellows and oranges traveling I-84, 691, 91 right now. But it is slick out there, especially the further north you go, as we are looking at more of that sleet and snow mix up towards the northern part of the state. It's 29 degrees outside in New Haven, and so we are looking at some snow moving in across the state. And you can see on the satellite and radar, most areas from Hartford off towards the east, completely dry. We'll see a mixture of sun and clouds. Not the same up towards Litchfield County, down through Waterbury, Danbury, over towards New Haven. As I mentioned, we have some snow at the moment. New Milford right now, Seymour, Oxford, places like that along Route 7. We are looking at some snow and embedded, say, snow squalls, maybe some quick snow showers that are going to put down a quick coating or two. It's only 13 in Lisbon, but 35 degrees in Waterford. So dependent on where you are, if you have a temperature at home, this is the perfect day to use this. So if you see temperatures finally in the mid-30s, it's looking good, but of course still be on the safer side. We have this freezing rain off to our west. This dark purple indicates the freezing rain. The lighter pink shows some sleet, but this is all going to move on in as we head through the next several hours. I think for the most part, the main threat for any slippery spots will come from freezing rain and not sleep.
Teammate meteorologist Ryan Munn just ran around the studio and made it here in time.
There's a lot to talk about. Trying to get all the graphics situated.
Yeah, that was good.
It was.
Get you going on a Sunday morning.
I should run track and field.
That's right. All right, so you do have a lot to talk about.
Yes, yeah. It's going to be active over the next 2 days or so, but then also some big-time heat as we head into next weekend. Now, let's take a look outside in New Haven, and you can see very, very low visibility at the moment. You can barely see the cars right now, and that's the case across a good part of the state, especially along the shoreline right now, as we are looking at visibility at 0 right now over towards Chester, half or a quarter mile at New Haven, a half mile over towards Bridgeport. It's okay over towards Danbury, but then you travel up 84 and you go to Waterbury, there's only a quarter mile visibility. So you could be looking at some fog in your areas. Most areas otherwise will be cloudy as well. Now the temperature's running in the upper 50s to near 60, but also on the humid side. So it is on the muggy side throughout a good part of the state, and that'll be the case not only today but into tomorrow as well. as well. Now let's take a look at the satellite and radar. We are dry for the most part, at least according to this radar. But as you look down towards New Haven, like I said, lots of fog, areas of drizzle that are not being picked up on the radar at the moment. But the planner for today, we're looking at some fog through the morning, especially along the shoreline. We will see some sunshine for the afternoon, but then I do think more clouds move in later on this evening, and that's when we are going to run the risk for a scattered shower as we head into tonight. High temperatures for this afternoon, upper 70s to near 80 for Hartford over towards Torrington, Windsor Locks. We are going to see temperatures near 80, and then lower 70s as you head over towards New Haven. But over in New London, it's only going to run in the mid 60s with that southerly wind. Now here we go. Monday evening, we are going to watch the threat for some severe storms, especially off towards western Connecticut, where you see this yellow shading. We have a scale that we use from about level 1 to a level 5. This is a yellow, the yellow shading is a level 2, so we are still going to run the risk for isolated to maybe scattered severe storms as we head into later on tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. I'll time that out right now. So let's take a look at the hour-by-hour forecast. We are seeing mostly cloudy skies with areas of fog throughout the morning, but then during the afternoon we are going to see spotty showers later in the day. I think for the early afternoon we are dry. If you have any plans, 12, 1, 2 o'clock, we are looking good, but then notice tonight, once again, the chance for a shower, maybe a rumble of thunder, but I think that is the outlier compared to what will likely happen, just being some light showers. Here we go. 4 o'clock tomorrow evening, a line of showers and storms moves into western Connecticut, and that's, like I said, was the best chance for severe storms will be from I-91 off towards the west, and this slowly progresses off towards the east. 5 o'clock in the evening, and this is all associated with a cold front, but then by the time we get to later on in the evening and nighttime, that's when we will generally see the severe threat diminish, and we are just going to see some scattered showers, maybe a couple downpours, but the high temperatures tomorrow top out near 80 degrees, cooler along the shoreline with highs in the 60s to near 70. Forecast for today, morning showers, a few areas of drizzle and fog, but then that will give way to sunshine, a spotty shower, maybe a rumble of thunder possible later on tonight, and then we are going to see that threat for a few scattered showers and severe storms tomorrow evening. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, really nice stretch of weather. We'll see less humidity, temperatures in the low to mid 70s, a slight breeze, a little bit windy on Tuesday, but I think it winds down a bit, and then very hot as we head into Saturday and Sunday next week. We're talking 80s to lower 90s.